And welcome back to another week of Crusader football as we're here in the first round of playoffs where the Crusaders will be taking on Copiah Academy. The captains have already taken the field. Captains for the Crusaders were the seniors on the football team. The Crusaders are now making their way to their run-out helmet to take the field for the ball game. And Copiah Academy is taking the field tonight as they run through the helmet and onto their sideline, awaiting the Crusaders to take the field. And the Crusaders are off and onto the field, make it to their sidelines, prepare for kickoff in this ball game. And the Crusaders will receive first in this ball game. Number 3, Braden Stewart. Number 10, Josh Sykes. Number 10, Josh Sykes, and number 3, Braden Stewart will be your 2 returners tonight. The Crusaders have taken the field, awaiting Copiah Academy to take the field for kickoff.
Yeah.
Number 27, Zach Thompson, will be the kicker for Copiah as he is getting everything lined up in preparation to kick this ball off to start this ball game here tonight. Stewart and Sykes back for the Crusaders awaiting this kick. Copiah signals, and this kick is off. He kicked a little bit short, caught by Sykes on the left side, as Sykes is going to be able to make a couple defenders miss and ultimately be brought down at about the 32-yard line. That's where the Crusaders will take over 1st and 10 for their first offensive possession of this ball game. Quarterback for the Crusaders will be number 15, Bryson Shoup, as he makes his way out on the field to lead his offense on the first drive of the possession. Crusaders accompanies Shoup in the backfield. And a pass on this first down play as that ball will be thrown out to number 7, Keanu Timms, as he's going to be able to get around the defender a little bit, and that one's going to be brought down for a first down for the Crusaders. Ball's going to end up just shy of the 45, and that's where the Crusaders will take over 1st and 10. I'm going to hand that ball off to Crusaders off the left side as Crusaders is wrapped up by number 48 and a host of Copiah players. Copiah able to get there pretty quickly, and Crusaders just had no lane to run on that one. It'll result in a second and about 16-17 for the Crusader offense. Crusaders going to drop back to pass on the second down play. Ball was intended for number 3, Braden Stewart, off the right side, but wasn't able to get his head around in time and recognize that ball was coming his way, so that will be third down for the Crusaders. Shooting Crusaders in the backfield for the Crusaders as we look for a pass here on 3rd and long. Shoop's going to fake the handoff and drop back to pass. He's going to throw this one deep to number 2, Miles Evans. That ball will be intercepted by number 3 of Copiah as he brings this one back upfield. He's going to be brought downfield at the 40-yard line. That's where Copiah will take over 1st and 10.
Pushing it back on the return. Ain't call that either.
So after the interception, ball placed at the 39-yard line, that's where the Copiah offense will take over.
Yeah. Ball was halfway there. Yep. Didn't call it. The receiver's got to sell it better too, though. You got to get your hands up. Show that you're struggling.
Going to run off the right side for number 7 of Copiah. He's going to be brought out of bounds at the 1st down marker for no gain. That was number 7, Ellis Fair, the senior quarterback for Copiah on the run. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Copiah offense. And that ball off up the middle to number 28 for the Colonels. Going to be brought down by number 15, Bryson Shoop, for a loss. Going to result in a 3rd and about 15 for the Colonels on their first offensive possession of the game. Colonels haven't been able to get anything going offensively. They've gone backwards on both of their plays so far. Looking to get something going here on this 3rd down play. Copiah going to come out in a spread formation, single running back in the backfield with the quarterback. Crusaders are going to bring an extra man, and it's going to be brought down about the 47-yard line, sack for a loss. That'll be 4th down for the Copiah offense as Crusader defense was able to come out strong and get a quick stop there. As the Colonels bring on their punt team and going to give this one back to the Crusaders. Crusaders with no man deep to return this punt, looking to play this one safe. So that ball is going to roll and come to a stop just shy of the 15-yard line. It'll be about the 17-yard line is going to be where that Crusader offense will take over. Crusader offense with an interception on their last possession, looking to flush that one away real quick and get back to what they started out on that drive.
Here we go. All right. Let's drive.
Yes, indeed.
Shooping Crusaders in the backfield for the Crusaders.
Well, we got no safety over.
4 receivers split out wide for the Crusaders.
That will be a time. Ooh, that's a fuck stop.
Crusaders in that. Throw to Stewart on a quick slant route, but Stewart wasn't able to hold on to that one. Pass a little low. It's going to result in a 2nd and 10 for the Crusaders. Good defense by number 3 for Copiah. Crusaders going to bring the receivers in a bunch formation here for this 2nd down play. Motion ball handed off to number 3, Braden Stewart, off the left side. Stewart's able to hit the edge for a gain of what looks to be about 5 yards, and result in a 3rd down for the Crusader offense. Stewart able to get his team in a position for a manageable 3rd down. Shoop going to drop back to pass. Shoop's going to swing that one out to number 9, Brady Cruthers, but pass was not able to get there. That'll result in an incomplete pass and a 4th down for the Crusaders, as they'll most likely bring on their punt team. Punting for the Crusaders would be number 15, Bryson Shoop. Back deep to return for Copiah's number 3, Bowie. Shoop gets that punt off. It's going to be low into the left side, but looks like it's rolling a little bit. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. A short punt for the Crusaders. Wasn't able to get a good foot on that one, but Copiah will take over at the 48. 1st and 10. Their second offensive possession of the game. Copiah looking to get something going a little bit offensively here, as both teams have struggled to get anything going offensively. Crusaders able to get a 1st down in the first play of the game, but nothing much offensively in this game after that one. And a motion by number 11. And direct quarterback run to the left side by number 7 of Copiah. He's going to be tripped up after a gain of about 3 or 4. Be a 2nd down for the Colonels. Be a 2nd and 7 for Copiah. Probably going to hand off right side to the running back, number 28. He's going to be able to fight for about 6-7 yards. Be brought down around the sticks. Looks like they are signaling for the 1st down, so that'll be a 1st down for Copiah.
Yeah, it looks like it's
We do have an official timeout on the field, as they're going to bring the sticks out to measure this one. A little too close to call, so we're going to get an exact measurement here and see what the official call on the field is. And here it looks like he's going to be right at the sticks and knows that ball is over, so that will be a 1st down for the Copiah offense. Both teams back on the field as we resume play here after the official timeout. Crusaders are going to bring a blitz, as they're able to get there pretty quickly. You're going to have about a 1 or 2 yard gain for the Copiah running back. Number 28, Weed on the run. Small game brought down by what looked to be a host of Crusaders.
Well, they're going 5 down linemen, I see. Makes sense. Off across the linemen. That's what they're doing.
Alrighty, 2nd and 10 here for the Copiah offense. They're going to drop back to pass. Get a scramble from the quarterback as he's going to dump it off to number 11 down the sideline after scrambling around a bit, and that will result in another 1st down for the Copiah offense. Copiah offense looking to be able to find a little bit of a groove here, as they've been able to put together a couple 1st downs. Drive this ball down the field. Ball is going to be placed at what looks to be about the 32-yard line. Going to run off the left side. Number 7's able to get a gain of about 9 yards on that one. It'd be a 2nd and about 1 for Copiah. Copiah really looking to establish that run game here in this ball game. Anticipate them to do the same here as they have a short distance to work with until the first down. Crusaders looking to load the box as they're going to hand the ball off to their running back. Number 28, Weed, as he's able to fight down to about the 6-yard line. Be a first and goal for the Copiah offense. Ball at the 6-yard line. We'll run the quarterback keeper. He's going to be met immediately at the line of scrimmage by a host of Crusader defensive linemen. It'll be a little to no gain for the Copiah quarterback on the keeper. It'll be a second and goal. Ball placed at the 5-yard line. Quarterback run off the left side as he's going to be brought down by number 10, Josh Sykes, about the 10-yard line. That'll be a loss of about 5 yards for the Copiah offense. It's going to be a third and goal. Third and 9 after the Copiah offense was able to drop the ball pretty easily down the field in the run game. They're getting held up a little bit here on the goal line by the Crusaders. Crusaders looking to get a big stop and potentially hold the Copiah offense to a field goal here on their second possession of this ball game. Going to hand the ball off of the right side to number 3. It's going to be brought down by number 65, Jacob Holloway, and number 15, Bryson Shoup on that one. That will be a 4th down for the Crusaders, or for the Colonels, excuse me. And Copiah will bring on their kicker, it looks like. Looks like it's going to be number 2, Hollingsworth, on to kick this field goal. The kick is up. The kick looks to be good and get the call on the field. That kick is no good, so the Crusader offense will take over there. Crusader offense is taking the field after a big defensive stop and a missed kick by the Colonels. And the Crusaders will take over with the ball at the 20-yard line. Crusader offense look over the sideline to get the change play call. She will hand that ball off to Crusaders off the left side as Crusaders looks to make a couple of men miss. Ultimately going to be brought down after about a 2-yard gain on that one. Short gain for the Crusaders will result in a second and about 8. She's going to pass to number 7, Keanu Timms, on a little screen pass off the right side as he's not able to make a man miss and is ultimately going to lose 2 or 3 yards. We do have a flag on the play, though. We can get that official call on the field.
Like he's gonna ask us, we wanna look maybe against them, hopefully. We wanna take it or not. We wanna accept the penalty or decline it. Hoping that's what he's asking. Look, we're gonna take it. Cool.
So that penalty is going to be on Copiah. I'm not quite sure exactly what the call was, but that will result in a first down for the Crusaders. It was the call on the field was a holding on the defense, so for the negative play, the Crusaders will take the penalty and the first down. Ball is now placed at about the 32-yard line. Sheep going to run the reverse Stewart off the left side. Stewart looks to make a man miss and is able to get around. Going to be brought down at the 45, but stepped out of bounds back at the other 45. So it's going to be another first down for your Crusader offense. She would take the snap, fake the handoff to Crusaders. Going to swing this one over to Timms on the right side, who was open, but that ball was a little too high for Timms to be able to bring that one in. Ball's going to go out of bounds and result in an incomplete pass. That will be a 2nd and 10 for Crusader offense. Crusaders now with 2 running backs in the backfield. So they're going to hand off to Crusaders off the left side as Crusaders is able to find a little bit of a hole and take this one for about a 7-yard gain, resulting in about a 3rd and 3 for the Crusader offense. Crusaders keep the double running back look as they line up here for their 3rd and 3. We're going to get a flag on the play as it looks like Copiah jumped off there. It's like the Crusaders will be awarded the 5 yards in the free first down. So after a few good play calls and a couple penalties, the Crusaders have been able to string together a few first downs here. Shoop will drop back to pass as he steps up in the pocket, but just didn't have time as the Colonels brought a few extra men here on this first down play. It's going to result in about a 2nd and 14 for the Crusader offense.
Well, yeah.
Shoot back. He's going to fake the handoff as he's going to roll right and dump that ball off to number 9. Brady Crusaders, who has plenty of open field space. He's going to get tripped up around the first down markers. Looks like it will result in a first down, though, for the Crusaders. That will be a first down for the Crusader offense after a well-drawn-up screenplay. Caught by number 9, Brady Crusaders. They're going to hand that ball off to Crusaders up the middle as Crusaders is not able to find a hole, but looks like he's going to take a small 1 or 2 yard gain there for the Crusader offense. So it looks like the refs are going to spot him of about a 3 yard gain, resulting in about a 2nd and 7 Crusader offense. She's going to fake the handoff to crew thirds. Hit number 7, Keanu Timms on a slant around the markers. See where they spot that one. Looks like this is going to be another first down for your Crusader offense as they're able to string together a few good plays here and march down this field as they have now taken this ball into the red zone. That will result in another 1st and 10. Ball placed at about the 18-yard line for the Crusaders. She can drop back the pass yet again as he steps around to the pocket. He's going to throw this one to number 10, Josh Sykes. He goes up and catches it over the defender. Brings that one in for a touchdown. First touchdown scored tonight here by your Crusader offense. Shoot with a deep pass on the left side of the field to number 10, Josh Sykes. 37 seconds left remaining in this. 37 seconds left remaining here in this first quarter here tonight. Be number 22, Presley Craddock on the kick the extra point. Number 9, Brady Cruthers is your holder. That kick is up, and that kick is through the uprights. Crusaders will take a 7-0 lead here. This first round play-up matchup with 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter. All right, number 22, Presley Craddock, will be back on the kickoff for the Crusaders. Number 3, Bowie, and number 10, Steele on the receive for the, back to receive for the Colonels. This kick is off. Kicked off to the right side, caught it about the 20-yard line by Steele. So he's going to be wrapped up and brought out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. That's where the Copiah offense will take over here with 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
Turnover, get them on the down. Not even respecting the throw. You see why?
It'd be a direct run by the quarterback off to the right side. It's number 7, Fair, the quarterback. So he's able to break a few tackles, and he's going to take this one in for a score. The Copiah offense was able to respond pretty quickly. It'd be a 6-7 ball game as Copiah will bring on their kicker.
There's a halt now.
I think it's going to be number 2 on the kick for Copiah. It'll be Hollingsworth.
Three. You gonna call a timeout?
6, 5, 4. Yep. Had to waste one. Beautiful.
We'll have a timeout by the Colonels here on their extra point attempt.
Catch a team that's never seen it though.
All right, both teams are making it back onto the field here after the timeout. Number 2 Hollingsworth going to be on to kick for Copiah. They're going to motion back in to just line up regularly to kick this one.
Got him. Ooh.
That kick's going to be up. That kick is through. So we have a tied ball game here with 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this first round playoff matchup. Crusaders offense looking to drop back down this field like they did on their last offensive possession and put another score up in response to the Copiah quick score. Crusaders been able to play pretty solid defense so far tonight. Gave up that one long run. Looking to respond here and get a little bit of momentum back on their side. For Copiah, it's going to be number 27 Thompson on to kick this ball off. Deep to receive for the Crusaders. We have number 3 Braden Stewart and number 10 Josh Sykes. Hollingsworth kicks this ball off. Right side going to be caught by number 10, Josh Sykes. We got a little bit of confusion as one of the Crusaders up men tried to catch that ball with Sykes, but is going to be caught by the Crusaders. Ball going to be placed at the 22-yard line.
Ninth grader. It's a ninth grader. Put the ninth grader in.
18?
Yeah, put the ninth grader in.
Trying to figure out who tackled who.
Shooting the Crusader offense back onto the field after the kickoff. Ball going to be placed at the 21-yard line. We're going to take this snap, hand off to Crusaders off the right side. As Crusaders able to find a little bit of a hole, going to take that one for about a 4-yard gain. Get a little first down run for the Crusader offense as they're able to get a few yards and set up a good-looking second down here. And that play will conclude our first quarter of play here as we have a tied ball game, 7-7. All right, so both teams taking the field here after our quick little break between quarters. Set our offense ball at 26-yard line here as the get ready for the first play of the second quarter. Shooting Crusaders in the backfield for the Crusaders. Sheep's going to hand off to Crusaders up the middle as Crusaders is able to find a little bit of a hole. He's going to take this ball down to about the 38-yard line, and that will be a first down for the Crusader offense. Crusader is able to find a hole on that one and get a solid run for his offense. Has not been too many holes for him to run through here tonight, but able to find one on that second down play. She's going to drop back to pass on this first down play as he's going to throw this one to number 10, Josh Sykes.
There's 2 flags, right?
He's going to be tripped up.
No flag?
No flag on that one. Not quite sure as the defender tackled him as the ball was in the air, but looks like we're going to have to live to see another play on that one.
Oh my God. He took
All right, so after a little bit of frustration of the no flag call on that one, Crusaders have a 2nd and 10 play here. His ball is going to be on the ground, looks to be recovered by number 65, Jacob Holloway, on that one. This would be a loss of about 3 yards for the Crusaders on that fumble. But luckily able to recover that one. Live to see another play. She's going to drop back to pass on this 3rd down play as he's going to have to try to scramble out to the left side, but he's going to be sacked at about the 28-yard line, and that will result in a 4th down for the Crusader offense. You're going to have to punt this one away as Shoup gets up with a little limp. He lost his cleat on that one. Shoup will drop back to punt for the Crusaders. Shoup back to punt. Not able to get the number of the returner. They had a good little put off to the left side. Ball's going to bounce at about the 45. Is going to roll out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. And that's where Copiah will take over 1st and 10. And Copiah offense back on the field as they were able to get a quick score on offense last time. So they're going to hand this ball off to the running back off the left side. He's going to be wrapped up by number 52, and then Houston Jeffries brought down by a host of Crusaders.
Seven's open.
Be a 2nd and about 7 for the Copiah offense. For a short game of the running back. Most likely keep the ball on the ground here on this 2nd down play. So they're actually going to drop back to pass here. The ball is going to be thrown to number 11. That ball, he's going to originally have the ball is going to be knocked out of his hands. We do have a flag on the field though, so we'll see what that call is. Looks like it's going to be something in the secondary, so possibly some sort of pass interference. We're going to get a holding on the Crusaders, so that will move the ball forward for the Colonels and result in a 1st down. Ball going to be placed at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for Copiah. Quarterback run off to the left side.
There you go.
He's going to be brought down by number 10, Josh Sykes.
Oh, no.
Sykes is down on the field as he looks to have some sort of right shoulder injury. As the trainer's onto the field to check that one out. Hopefully nothing too serious, and he'll be all right and be able to make it back onto the field for the Crusaders here tonight. All right, should be about a 2nd and 7 for the Copiah offense after Sykes was able to make it off the field on his own 2 feet. Got a high snap for Copiah. So he's going to be able to make a couple men miss, looking to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be brought down by number 2, Miles Owens, at the 45-yard line. So that will be about a loss of 5 to 7 yards for the Copiah offense. So he was able to make a couple men miss and get some of those yards back, but ultimately not able to get back to the line of scrimmage, and a win for the Crusaders there on 2nd down. We got a 3rd and about 14 for the Copiah offense, as we're going to get a timeout on the field. It's going to be a Copiah timeout. They will bring it over to discuss this 3rd down play.
It's like Josh is going to
Both teams on the field after the timeout. We got a little bit of a quarterback swap for Copiah. It's going to be number 8 in at quarterback.
Just our coverage a little bit, maybe, no?
Be it number 8 Adams for Copiah. This is the most likely bring him in to throw the ball.
That's where they're going.
And roll right. Looks like he's got some space to run that one. Ball's going to be thrown. Ball's going to be knocked out by number 10, Josh Sykes, who did make it back onto the field of that play after being down a little bit. We do have a flag on the play, though, back at about the 48-yard line. Around the line of scrimmage, so possibly a holding call. We'll wait and get the official call on the field.
Does it always zoom out?
We don't want it.
Yeah, especially when you beat it down. It's zooming out automatically?
What?
It's zooming out?
I like
So we'll be 4th down for the Copiah offense, as they'll most likely bring on their punter here. Gonna be number 10, Sykes, back deep. Return this punt for the Crusaders. This will be number 28 on the punt for the Colonels. Ball's going to be kicked down the right side. Sykes is going to catch that one at about the 25. Going to be brought down about the 27-yard line. So the Crusader offense will take over 1st and 10. Crusader offense to get something going again as they were forced to punt the ball away on last drive after putting up 6 on their drive before that one. Looking to get a little something going here offensively, drive down this field and put some more points on the board and retake the lead, as we still have a 7-7 ball game here with 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. She's going to fake the handoff to Crusaders. He's going to throw this ball to the left side. That's going to be number 3, Braden Stewart. As Stewart is able to catch that one, come down to a knee, and that ball is going to end up going out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. That play will result in a big first down for your Crusader offense, able to get a good chunk of yards on that first down play.
Throws like that tonight.
Good throw by Shoop there on that first down play, and a good catch by Stewart as Shoop's going to drop back and pass again. That ball is going to be thrown to number 2, Owens, as Owens looks for a little bit of space but not able to. Looks like we had a little bit of a double pass going on that one. Is had number 3, Braden Stewart, going deep on that one. Owens will be down on the Copiah sideline as he looks like might have got slung down a little hard on that one. He's able to make it back to his feet and walk back over. Looks to be nothing too serious. Play will result in a long, about 2nd and 20 though, for the Crusader offense. It'll be 2nd and long for the Crusaders as Shoop's going to drop back to pass. Shoop's going to roll right and going to throw this one to number 10, Josh Sykes, as he's able to wrangle that one in just past the original line of scrimmage. Going to result in about a 3rd and 8. So Crusaders able to get a good chunk of yards there on that 2nd down play to put themselves in a reasonable position here on 3rd down to get the first down and keep those sticks moving and keep driving this ball here on this offensive possession. Shoop Crusaders in the backfield for the Crusaders. Shoop going to fake the handoff as he's going to step up in the pocket and he's going to run this one. As he tries to make a man miss, but isn't able to get around him and to be brought down at about the 40-yard line. And we'll see if the Crusaders will leave the offense on the field here at a 2nd and about 4 or 5 for the Crusader offense. Way out of range to kick this one, but if you do go forward and don't get it, you're not putting yourself in too bad of a position here. So they are going to leave the offense on the field.
Go.
Most likely going to keep this ball through the air as Shoop awaits the snap. The Crusaders will take a timeout. They're going to go over to their sideline and discuss this one. We'll see if they'll keep the offense on the field or if they're going to bring out that punt team. I'd almost expect them to leave the offense on the field here. We'll go to this timeout break and see what they do when we come back. Both teams is taking the field here as the Crusader offense will stay on the field. This 4th and 4 attempt. Sheep will drop back the pass. The Sheep's going to throw this ball. Ball is not quite sure who it was intended for, but it's going to be almost intercepted by number 10 of Copiah and result in an incomplete pass. It looks like we possibly maybe had some wrong routes ran or something there by some receivers. But Copiah will take over at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Their offense is going to make the way back out on the field.
Yeah,
Copiah offense back onto the field here is they're going to hand that ball off to the running back off the left side as he's able to find a little bit of a hole off to the left side. We have which should have been a holding call on the Copiah receiver. It's going to be brought down at the 15-yard line. Big gain for the Copiah offense on the 1st down play.
That East ranking game was pretty bad.
yeah, yeah.
And Copiah quarterback will hand the ball off to the running back again here on 1st down. He's going to be brought down around the line of scrimmage, resulting in a 2nd and about 10 for the Copiah offense.
Right side.
Yeah.
Right side. Number 7.
Just 2nd and 10 play here. See if the Colonels will stick with the ground game.
High snap, right there.
It's going to be number 7 off the left side as he's going to be able to trot this one into the end zone, resulting in another touchdown for the Colonel offense. They'll take the lead in this ball game. It'll be a 13-7 game as they're going to come on to attempt the PAT. Number 2 on to kick the field goal is Hollingsworth.
Oh, he gets around every time.
That kick is no good, so it's a 13-7 ball game after the touchdown and the missed extra point. Copiah leading this ball game with 4:41 left to go in the 2nd quarter. So number 3, Braden Stewart, and number 10, Josh Sykes, will be deep to return for the Crusaders. I have number 27 on the kick for the Colonels. It'll be Zach Thompson. So far, we've seen a shorter little pooch kick out of Thompson. Anticipate the same here. He kicks this one. It's going to be short off to the left side. Going to be fielded by number 3, Braden Stewart. And we have a flag for a late hit on that one. Referee had to debate if he wanted to call it or not, but finally decided to throw the flag on that one. That should be a free 15 yards for the Crusaders. Ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. That's where the Crusader offense will take over 1st and 10. Shoup leads his team onto the field. Shoup will hand that ball off to Crusaders off the left side as Crusaders is able to get a small gain, about 2 or 3 on that one. It'll be a 2nd and about 7 for the Crusader offense. Shoup hands off the Crusaders. Crusaders is brought down around the line of scrimmage. Will result in a 3rd down for the Crusaders.
5 later down.
Shoup and Crusaders in the backfield for the Crusaders on this 3rd down attempt. Crusaders so far have stuck to the pass game in situations like this. Most likely we do the same here. They are going to hand off to Crusaders. Crusaders is able to find a hole and take that one for a 1st down for the Crusaders. Crusaders able to keep those chains moving. Able to keep the ball in their hands here on this possession as we have a little over 2 minutes left to go in this quarter. Crusaders looking to stick this ball in the end zone and take the 1-point lead going into half. Be another keep by the quarterback as he's going to slide down on that one just shy of the 1st down markers. It'll be about a 2nd and 3 or 4 for the Crusaders. Shoup's going to hand that one off to Crusaders. Crusaders is going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage. He got about a yard or 2 on that one, but will result in a 3rd down for the Crusaders. Third down play here for the Crusaders. Got Shoup and Crusaders in the backfield. Trips off to the right side. Shoup will keep that ball himself as he faked the handoff to Crusaders. He's going to be brought down about the 7-8 yard line. That will be a 1st and goal for the Crusader offense. Shoup's running game been a big positive for the Crusaders here on this drive so far. We'll see if they'll stick to that one on this 1st and goal attempt here, if they'll try with the running back or possibly even go through the air here, as they've had success so far tonight through the air. Shoup going to drop back to pass as he's going to throw that ball, and it's going to be intercepted by number 15. He's going to be.
Oh, that's tackle now. Oh, no. up and didn't make the tackle.
Caught up but didn't make the tackle. That will be a pick six by number 15 of Copiah. They'll go up 19-7 as they'll come on to attempt the PAT. That'll be number 2. Hollingsworth on to kick the PAT after the pick six by number 15 of Copiah. We'll have some movement on the play here. Flags on a couple flags now on the field. We'll wait and see what the official call is. Looks like it was on Copiah, but not quite able to tell.
Throw the ball all the way down the field.
The reason he moved was because he moved.
They will back Copiah up on that one. So they'll line up. The ball is about the 8-yard line. They'll just bring this one in and kick the field goal. That kick is up. That kick is good. So Copiah will take a 20-7 lead here with 12 seconds left to go in the second quarter. We got number 3, Braden Stewart, number 10, Josh Sykes, deep return for the Crusaders. Looks like we see number 28, Weed, on the kickoff for Copiah. That kick is off, and that kick's going to be bobbled by Sykes. Ball's going to roll down by the goal line as he's looked to make a couple of misses. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. He wasn't able to hold on to that one. We do have a flag on the field, though. We'll see what that flag comes in as.
Good. Another flag. Hey.
On him.
On them or us?
He's talking in front of the refs, man.
Oh, golf?
Nah,
Oh.
it's on them.
Oh, okay. Got it.
It looks to be a flag on the Colonels here.
He was walking to the sideline and saying something in front of the refs.
Okay. That's interesting. Huh.
Unnecessary roughness first. And then he came out.
All right, so we will have offsetting penalties here.
Take a knee.
We have 8.8 seconds left to go here in this first half of play. Most likely see just a kneel down from the Crusaders and take this one into half. So he will kneel this one down. The Crusaders are going to just take it into half as they're trailing in this ball game to the Colonels 20-7. And we will be back for the second half of play.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Copiah Band performance. The band is under the direction of Mr. Keith Thorne. Drum majors are Anna Roberson and Pastor Ford. With a mega hit from Elton John, I'm Still Standing, the soloist, Sam Patterson. The band will now feature Bruno Mars' hit Uptown Funk, featuring an improvisational solo from senior tenor sax player Nathan Steele.
All right, and we're ready to return to action here in this second half of play as Copiah leads the Crusaders 20-7. Crusaders will kick off to start the second half. Number 22, Presley Craddock, will be on to kick off for the Crusaders. Crusaders have already taken the field here and just awaiting Copiah as they have broken their huddle and are onto the field to return the kick. We're going to have number 3, Bowie, and number 10, Steele, back deep to receive for the Colonels. This kick is off, and it's going to be short and low off to the left side as that ball is just going to roll, and it's going to roll out of bounds. And that will be a penalty on the Crusaders for the kick out of bounds. Copiah will take over 1st and 10. The ball being placed on the 35-yard line after the penalty, the kick out of bounds. Crusaders defense looking to get a quick stop here and get the ball back in the hands of their offense as they threw a crucial pick six in the final seconds of the first half. Looking to get back up here and get back into this ball game. Crusaders with the box loaded, and Copiah's going to hand off to the running back as he's able to find a lane. He's tripped up but able to keep his footing. He's going to find a hole off to the left side. So he's going to be brought down at about the 11-yard line after a big first down play for Copiah to start off this second half. Copiah with a high snap. The whistle called that. We're going to have a false start on Copiah as they called that one pretty late. So after the flag, it'll be a 1st and 15 from about the 17-yard line for the Colonels. Ferret quarterback for the Colonels as he awaits the snap. Going to be a little bit of a high snap. He's going to hand off to his running back. He's going to be brought down by number 42, Jacob McAfee. It's going to be a 3rd down and very long for the Colonels. The ball's placed at about the 22-yard line. 1st down markers at about the 2. At about a 19, 20-yard 2nd down play. And a high snap yet again. He's going to be able to get that ball off to his running back and be brought down at about the 18-yard line. We do have a flag on the field. We'll see which team that one's going to be on.
I would take the down.
I thought that was 3rd down a minute ago.
Be a flag on the Colonels and back them up. So it's going to be a 2nd and very long ball placed at about the 33-yard line. 1st down marker at about the 2 or 3-yard line.
What's the down in 2nd and 20 or?
We got a high snap by Copiah as they're able to
Oh, wow.
wrangle this one in, get a pass off, but Number 3 is going to be brought down by number 7, Keanu Timms, at about the 44-yard line, resulting in another big loss for Copiah as they have a 3rd down and about forever here. See if they'll attempt to try to get one through the air here, if they're just going to put it on the ground and punt this one down, as they started their drive off about somewhere close to this position on the field and have managed to work their way back to there. All right, so we have a timeout by Copiah here. So both teams will take it over their sideline and talk over this 3rd down play. It's a very, very long 3rd down for Copiah, so we'll see what they draw up, try to possibly get some sort of trick play in here on this 3rd down attempt. All right, both teams back on the field. Got a quarterback change for the Colonels. Looks like they've brought in number 28, Weed, at quarterback. They're gonna roll right and throw this one off to number 3. He's able to make a man miss. He's gonna be brought down at about the 27-yard line. So able to get a big gain there on 3rd down, but it's ultimately going to result in a 4th and about 20 after about a 20-yard gain.
Go for it.
All right, so we got a
Please do.
4th down attempt. Ball's going to be placed at the 31-yard line. 1st down markers at about the 2. So we got about a
4th and goal from the
29-yard attempt here for the offense. They're going to leave in Weed at quarterback. A little bit of a motion off the left side as the snap's going to go over his head. He's going to roll right. As we have Timms in pursuit. Timms is going to bring him down for the sack at about the 45-yard line. That'll be a turnover on downs. The Crusader offense will take over at the 45.
Great sack right there.
Yeah, it was. You went awesome field position. You flipped this up.
After a big 1st down run to start off that drive for Copiah.
Keep playing, man. Keep playing.
They managed to put themselves in some bad field position and ultimately going to give the ball back to the Crusaders at the 45-yard line. A motion right by Timms. We're going to hand that ball off to Crusaders in the middle as Crusaders is able to find a bit of a hole, about a 3-yard gain. We do have a flag on the field. Wait and see what we got the official call. A hold on the Crusaders, so that will back them up. All right, so we got about a 1st and 20 attempt here for the Crusaders after the hold. All right, so we're going to fake the handoff to Crusaders. Shoop's going to keep it as he gets a couple blocks. It's going to be brought down at about the 47-yard line, but we are going to have a block in the back by one of the receivers for Park Place. Looks like that was number 2, Miles Owens, on that play. So we'll back the Crusaders back up. All right, so after the block in the back penalty, Crusaders will take it back to about the original line of scrimmage for another first and about 20 attempt. We have about a 1st and 21. Shooting Crusaders in the backfield for the Crusaders. Crusaders are looking for a big gain here on this first down attempt. We're going to run the reverse to Stewart off the left side. Stewart has a lot of room to work with. Stewart's going to be brought down just about 2 or 3 yards short of the first down marker, about the 47, 48-yard line. Big first down play for the Crusaders, setting up for a solid second down attempt. We have a 2nd and 2 play here for the Crusaders. Counter play to Crusaders off the left side as Crusaders is able to take this for about 5 yards and a first down for the Crusader offense. Ball spotted at about the 42, 43-yard line for the Crusaders. And motion Wooden off to the left side. Shoot gonna get the snap, draw back the pass. He's gonna throw this one over the middle to number 7, Keanu Timms, but wasn't able to bring that one in. But we do have flags on the play. Looks like that's gonna be a pass interference on Copiah. He was hit before that ball got there. All right, so after the pass interference on that one, the Crusaders will be rewarded a first down, ball placed at about the 27, 26-yard line. Shoop looks to the sideline to get the play from the coach. And motion over to the right side, fake the handoff to quarterback run off the right side. Going to have a gain of about 6, 7. And Shoop has really been a workhorse for the Crusader offense in the run game tonight, been able to rack up some pretty solid numbers on the ground. And he's going to have to keep that going if the Crusaders are going to have a shot to climb back in this one tonight. Crusaders ball at about the 20-yard line with about 6 minutes left to go here in this ball game. Shoop's going to drop back the pass. He's going to throw this one, number 10, Josh Sykes, off the left side, and he's going to be able to bring that ball in. Ball placed at about the 2-3-yard line as there was a flag on the play, though. We'll wait and see what the official flag is. All right, so we have a penalty on the field, but it looks like it's going to be declined, and the Crusaders will take the play as we have a 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line for the Crusaders.
Who called it? Sykes.
All right, so let's say the ball is going to be placed about the 3-yard line for the Crusader offense. It looks like we have a timeout or something on the field. Refs get the spot of the ball correct. Now we are back to action. First and goal, Crusaders shooting Crew Thirds in the backfield. A run to Crew Thirds off the left side. Crew Thirds is able to get close. And he's able to put that one in, and it'll be another 6 points for the Crusader offense as they're able to make it a 20-13 game as they're going to bring the kicker on and attempt that PAT. It's going to be number 22, Presley Craddock, on to kick the PAT for the Crusaders.
No, they can't do it. We don't turn it over. That's it.
Stop making mistakes,
Yes.
and you can win this ball. Craddock on the kick and Crew Thirds on the hold for the Crusaders. Crew Thirds awaits the snap. He gets that hold down, and that kick is blocked. That will result in a no good extra point by the Crusaders as our kicker's on the ground, but being that it's a block kick, they can run into that kicker, so there will be no penalty on the field. It'll be a 20-13 ball game. All right, so Craddock back on to kickoff for the Crusaders. He had number 3 and number 10 deep to receive for the Colonels. Crusaders looking to get a good kickoff here as their last one rolled out of bounds. Give Copiah the ball at the 35-yard line.
We need to get 2 turnovers back.
And that kick is off to the right side.
You better
Get it! And that ball will be recovered by number 2, Miles Owens, as Copiah did not realize that was a live ball, did not recover it, and the Crusaders will take over possession of the ball at the 13-yard line. Big mistake by Copiah there, giving the Crusaders the opportunity to have the ball back and tie this ball game up here. All right, so Crusader offense back on the field. Shoop and Crew Thirds in the backfield as they look to put this ball in to score. And a motion off to the right side. We're going to fake that handoff, and Shoop's going to keep it up the middle. As Shoop's able to get a little bit of a hole, it's going to be brought down at about the 5-yard line. It's going to be around the first down marker for the Crusaders. They have a solid run by the quarterback. All right, so we got about a 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3.
Wow, they got number 77 right there.
Should take the snap, hand off to Crew Thirds right side. Crew Thirds got a little bit of a hole. Going to be brought down for what looks like a first down for the Crusaders, so we will reset the downs, it appears. We can get the official spot on the field. It looks like we might get the official timeout and the sticks on the field for a measurement here.
That's going to be real close.
Okay, so it will be a 3rd down as Crew Thirds wasn't quite able to get to that first down.
Hey, you got. Well, maybe 2 downs to get it.
Shoop awaits the snap. Shoop's going to hand that ball off to Crew Thirds as Crew Thirds is able to drive forward and He's going to get that ball into the end zone for a touchdown. That will be a score for the Crusaders as Crusaders was able to fight through the defense and put that ball in. It would be a 20-19 ball game as Craddock will take the field to attempt the PAT to tie this ball game up here tonight. Crusaders came out of half, losing by 2 scores, but were able to claw their way back into this one in this third quarter and make this one a potential tied ball game depending on what the PAT attempts. So Craddock will be the holder. Craddock will be the kicker. Crusaders is going to be your holder here. As Craddock lines up the kick. Hold is down, and that kick is up. And Craddock has put this kick through to tie this ball game up here tonight. 20-20 all. So we have 4:28 left to go in this first round playoff matchup. All right, so Craddock will be on to kick off. Number 3 and number 10, deep to receive for Copiah. Copiah gave the ball away on their last kick return, so looking to take care of the ball on this one. Craddock prepares his team, and this kick is off. He's going to kick this one down to the left side. That ball's going to roll out of bounds. Wasn't able to get it to stop like he was on the last one. That ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line, and that's where Copiah will take over, 1st and 10. All right, so the Colonels have elected to make the Crusaders re-kick this ball, so the Crusaders will tee it back up, and Craddock will prepare his team and make this kick again. See if they'll which side of the field they go to. They've gone to the left and the right side of the field on their kickoff so far tonight. Craddock readies his team. This kick is off, and he's going to just kind of squib it over there to the left side. It's going to be recovered and taken down at a little bit on the other side of the 40-yard line. So Colonels will able to get a little bit better of a field position out of making the Crusaders re-kick that one, but ultimately not too big of a difference. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, we're stacking the box.
All right, Copiah back on offense as they've swapped out quarterbacks. You're going to be brought down after about a 2-yard gain by number 77, Billy Golden of the Crusaders.
What are you doing?
Got about a 2nd and 8 here for the Copiah offense. Billy. Staying with the under center kind of I formation look. They're going to run a sweep to the right side, or to the left side. He's able to find a little bit of a hole and make some men miss. He's going to be brought down by number 56, Brian Goff, as Crusaders missed some tackles in the backfield that would have resulted in a loss of yards. Not able to wrap up and keep him at bay. He's going to result in a first down for Copiah. Able to make a little bit of something out of nothing on that one. He was able to make some defenders miss. Got a 1st and 10. Ball is going to be spotted about the 47-yard line. We got a flag on the play, and the ball is on the ground. It's going to be recovered by the Crusader defense. I have to wait and see what the penalty on the field is, but the Crusaders did recover the fumble. So as long as that penalty is on the offense, Crusaders will maintain possession of that ball.
Yeah, it's on them.
So it looks like that penalty is going to be on Copiah. Wait and get the official call, official signal from the field. So that penalty will be on the Colonels. Crusaders will decline, and they will take over possession of the ball here with 3:09 left to go in this ball game. A tied ball game right now, but the Crusaders have really taken over the momentum of this second half, as they were down by 2 scores as we started the second half, but able to fight back into this one, tie this ball game up, and now they have a chance to drive down this field and take the lead here late in the 3rd quarter of play. All right, so Sykes back on the, Shoot back on the field. He looks to carry his offense down the field. He's going to have number 7, Keanu Timms, in the backfield with him. Crusaders swapping up the running back a little bit here on this play. Going to motion over to the right side. It's going to be Crusaders on the motion as they're going to run the reverse to Stewart. Stewart's got room to run off of the left side as he's able to get down that sideline. Is going to be brought down at about the 27-yard line, 26-yard line for a big first down gain for the Crusaders. Crusaders have been able to connect on that reverse play quite a few times here tonight. It's about the 2nd or 3rd time they've run it. 2nd time for some big yardage. And that will be a first down from about the 26-yard line. Crusaders going to go with 2 running backs in the backfield, it appears. It's going to be Tim the Crusaders back there with Shoot. Shoot's going to run a little bit of a counter with Crusaders. Crusaders not really got much of a hold there, but was able to make a little bit of nothing out of something and get about a 4-yard gain on the first down attempt. So it's not the greatest blocking attempt, but able to get a little bit of something out of that one. Set up a more decent looking second down play for the Crusaders. Shoot's going to fake the handoff to Crusaders. He's going to keep it himself. He's able to get a lane. Looks like he's going to bring that one down for another first down for the Crusaders. Shoot so far this season hasn't been a big runner for the Crusaders. Mostly been back in the backfield throwing the ball, as he's been a pretty solid passer for the Crusaders so far this year, but really bringing out his legs in his running game so far tonight. Is he doing what he's got to do for his team to try to regain the lead here and let them move on in the playoffs. And a handoff to Crusaders on the right side as Crusaders has got a little bit of a hole. Going to bring that one. It'll be brought down at what appears to be about the 9-yard line. And it'll be a second and about 6 for the Crusaders. We did have a flag come in late. Not quite sure what that one is.
What is that?
The penalty is going to be a holding on the offense. Someone came in pretty late, so wasn't sure if it was something at the line of scrimmage or what it was, but that will back the Crusaders up a good bit. It'll be a first and 15 from the just shy of the 20-yard line. Crusaders offense going to have to draw something up here on the first down. Shubin Cruthers in the backfield for the Crusaders. We're going to have a timeout by Copiah. And both teams will take it over their respective sidelines. As Copiah coaches saw something that they didn't like on the field, so they decided to take that timeout and talk this one over. Crusaders going to head over to their sideline, see if they can draw up a run play or draw up some sort of play here to get them back in good position and be able to put this ball in the end zone. All right, so both teams back on the field after the timeout break. Shubin Cruthers going to be in the backfield for the Crusaders. 4 receivers split out wide. They're going to motion Timms over to the right side. Shubin going to drop back to pass. He's going to hit Cruthers on the screen off to the left side. As Cruthers has got room and he's running. And he is going to take that one in for a Crusader touchdown. And that will give the Crusaders a lead here with 1:21 left to go in the third quarter.
Right.
Don't celebrate yet.
Craddock will come on to the Crusaders to attempt the PAT and to take the 7-point lead for the Crusaders. Number 9, Cruthers is going to be your holder for the Crusaders.
Let's get that ball up a little bit this time.
All right, so both teams are set for attempts on this one. Cruthers gets the hold down, and that kick is up, and that is a good kick by Craddock. Get that PAT and take the 7-point lead. Crusaders have been able to put up 3 straight touchdowns as Copiah has not been able to score here in this second half. Crusaders able to take the lead in search of their first playoff win in school history. All right, so Craddock on the kickoff for the Crusaders. Number 3 and number 10, deep to receive for Copiah. Last time the Crusaders did a sort of squib / onside kind of really short kick. We'll see if they'll try that one again or if they're going to boot this one deep and try to pin Copiah a little bit deeper. They've had a couple kicks go out of bounds tonight, but also were able to recover one kick that was kicked deep after a little bit of miscommunication over there on the Copiah side, but they will go with the onside type kick. Ball's gonna be called at about the 48-yard line. So Copiah's gonna take over with some decent field possession here, and that's where they'll take over at the 48, 1st and 10.
I know that.
All right, so Copiah's taking over the 48-yard line.
We gotta take advantage of that.
1st and 10. And a direct snap quarterback run on the left side as he's going to be met immediately by looks to be I believe that's number 9, Brady Crusaders. Or excuse me, that's going to be number 8, Brennan McGullough on that one.
Yeah.
So he's able to get in there quickly, and after cause a short gain and put a big hit on the Copiah runner.
We're gonna make them throw it. We're gonna make them throw it.
He's gone.
Hurry, come on.
All right, so we got another quarterback run off to the left side as he's able to make a couple men miss. Going to be brought down by a host of Crusaders. One of those we're able to notice in on tackles number 2, Miles Owens. We do have a flag on the play back where we have a Crusader down on the field. Don't know if we have a late hit or a blindside hit or something along those lines. We'll wait and see what the official call on the field is. So the penalty on the field will be against the Colonels. It's just going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to back them a little bit, but it will keep them from getting that first down. So it's going to be about a 2nd and 4 for the Colonels. All right, so 2nd down here for the Colonels. We have a high snap, and he's going to be able to recover that snap, but he's going to be brought down quickly by number 9, Brady Cruthers, at the original line of scrimmage. That's going to result in a 3rd and 10 for the Colonel offense as we take it into the fourth quarter here. Crusaders lead this ball game 27-20. So both teams have taken the field after the break between quarters. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 attempt for Copiah to start off this 4th quarter of play. And come out in shotgun, a receiver split out both sides. Most likely going to throw this ball here, but we'll wait and see what they do. They're going to drop back to throw. It's going to be a screen to number 6 as he's able to get around a couple of men. We're going to be brought down for about a 4th and 6. I'm most likely going to see the punt team take the field here for Copiah, but we'll be about a 4th and 6, 4th and 7, somewhere in that range, as it looks like they're bringing the punt team on the field. As we have a man down for the Crusaders. It's going to be number 7, Tim's down on the play.
All
right, so Timms was able to make it off the field. He had a limp at first, but he's now walking on the sideline, so maybe he'll be able to return pretty quickly as we have the punt. And punt's going to be off to the right side. It's going to go out of bounds
right there.
at the 20. He's still marking this one off, so that ball is going to go out of bounds at the 34-yard line, and that is where your Crusader offense will take over possession of the ball. Crusader offense has a big opportunity here to drive down this field and put a touchdown up and take a two-score lead here in this ball game in the fourth quarter. Crusader offense has been able to drive pretty successfully so far here in this second half, and see if they'll be able to continue that one on this drive here. So Tim's back in the game after thought of possible injury. Had a run by Crusaders up the middle. Crusaders not able to get much on that one, but able to get a short gain for his team.
We don't need to just run clock. We need to.
All right, so we got a 2nd and 9 for the Crusaders. Shoot for Crusaders in the backfield. Crusaders just got to stick with their normal offense they've been running this whole second half here. Schupa waits to snap. He's going to motion Timms over to the right side. He's going to hand that ball off to Timms. He's able to find a little bit of a hole and cut back up the field. Going to be brought down after getting a first down. Ball looks like it's going to be spotted at about the 47, 48-yard line as Timms was able to make a good cut and get up the field there and gain some yardage for the Crusaders after it looked like he was almost going to be down for a little short gain on that one. Able to make a little bit of something out of nothing on that one. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line for the Crusader offense. She's going to hand off to, or he's going to keep that one as he's able to find a little bit of a hole. He's going to bring that one for a first down, another first down for the Crusader offense as they're able to keep those chains moving, keep their offense on the field. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from about the 44-yard line for the Crusader offense. Got 9:52 left to go here in this ball game. The Crusader offense probably going to try to run a little bit of clock off on this drive, but they also got to keep the pedal on the gas as they're going to hand that ball off to Crusaders as he's going to get no gain, just able to get that one back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to result in about a 2nd and 10 for the Crusaders. We probably won't see that ball move much of any on the spotting from the original spot. All right. You got a motion over and hand that ball off to Stewart on the outside as Stewart looks for a hole. He's going to cut that one up.
There you go.
He's going to be able to get about a 5-yard gain for his team is instead of trying to get to the outside and Stewart is down on the field. It looks like Stewart's saying that somebody might have stepped on his ankle after that play. As you could see as the player for Copiah walked over and he reacted to that one. All right, so we got a 3rd down play for the Crusaders as we a little bit of stuff going on the field as it appeared that one of the Crusaders players got stepped on purposely by one of the Copiah players, but we'll have a 3rd down and about 5 attempt for the Crusaders. Shoop's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw that one to number 7, Keanu Timms, as he was able to, looks like, bring that ball in.
He didn't even turn around.
And somehow we have no call on that field. All right, so after no call on the obvious pass interference by Copiah, we are going to have a 4th down for the Crusaders as their offense is still on the field, and let's see if they'll go for this one
Just call the timeout.
as we have a timeout on the field. All right, so Crusaders made it back on the field for the 4th down. We're going to have about a 4th and 5 for the Crusader offense.
Yeah.
My hand is talking.
Yep. What are you doing?
That was good.
He's defending himself, though. I will say that.
That was pitiful. That was
Crusaders upset after the no call, but they're going to come back out here on 4th down, put that one behind them, and try to get this first down. This first down and a score here would be massive for this ball game for the Crusaders. Shoop and Crusaders are going to be in the backfield. Run the reverse here. They got Stewart off the left side, and Stewart's going to be able to get that one up for the first down. That will move the chains. Will be a first down for the Crusaders.
Just keep going.
That ball will be placed at about the 30-yard line for the Crusaders in a first down with 8 minutes left to go in this ball game. Crusaders up by 7, 27-20 ball game, looking to put that ball in the end zone and
I don't get mad off.
We do need to score, though, here.
and motion Timms over to the right side. So they're going to fake the handoff, and Shoop's going to keep that one. And Shoop has a hole. He's able to bounce around a couple defenders, and he's going to bring that one down for a first down.
And I don't get mad off. I promise you I don't.
All right, so we got another first down for the Crusaders. Ball placed just about the 19-yard line. Shooting through thirds in the backfield. Shoop is going to fake the handoff, keeping himself as Shoop is able to fight forward. He's going to get about 8 on that one.
Stack the box on.
All right, so it's going to be about a 2nd and 5 for the Crusaders. Ball is going to be at about the, what appears to be about the 13-yard line, I believe. 6:54 left to go in the ball game. Crusaders looking to take a little bit more clock, put that ball in the end zone, and they should be able to get out of this one with the victory. Shoop's going to keep that one, follow some of his blockers, and he's going to be able to, what appears to look like, get the first down on that one. You have a flag down on the field. We'll see what that one is.
Yes, sir. Thank
It's
you.
going to be a face mask call. It's going to be on Copiah. So the Crusaders, there's going to be a half distance to the goal. And looks like the Crusaders going to get the ball at about the 4-yard line. So ball at the 4-yard line for the Crusaders. First down, they got 4 plays to try to stick it in. They're going to hand that ball off to Crusaders. Crusaders is able to follow his blockers, get probably about a 2-yard gain, I'd say, for Crusaders on that one. Kind of hard to tell from up here in the booth, but able to get a few yards. Looks like that ball's going to be placed at about the 1-yard line. So they got 1 yard to gain. It's going to be a second down for the Crusaders. Crusaders most likely just going to feed Crusaders again here on the second down play. That is exactly what they'll do. Is Crusaders is met immediately by a host of Colonels. The ball's probably going to be placed at about the 2-3 yard line as he had some forward momentum on that one before he was pushed backwards. All right, so we got a third down play. Ball's at about the 2-yard line. Shubin Crusaders are going to be in the backfield for the Crusaders. Got a motion over to the left side as they're going to hand that ball off to Stewart. And Stewart's going to be brought down at about the 5-yard line. But we got a flag on the play, so we'll see who that flag is on. We got another flag coming in late. Is that that last penalty should be on should be a personal call play. So that one will result in a positive for the Crusaders. We have a holding on the Crusaders and a personal foul on the Colonels. We'll see what they mark up here, see what the down distance and everything is once we
Walked in.
All right, so after the fiasco of penalties, it will be a 4th down, and the Crusaders will bring on their kicker to attempt the PAT to take the 2-score lead. I have a timeout by Copiah here. So both teams will head back over to their sideline.
They have no more timeouts.
All right, so it should be nearing the end of this timeout session as the Crusaders will send their kicker back onto the field to attempt the PAT, or not the PAT, attempt a field goal. A made field goal here will give the Crusaders a 2-score lead in this ball game, giving them the ability to, if happen to Copiah score another, give them the ability to still maintain the lead here in this ball game. As that's going to be number 22 Craddock on to kick the field goal. Number 9 Brady Cruthers is going to be your holder. This could be the biggest play of the game here, as this one could result in a win or a loss for the Crusaders. All right, we got a flag on the field, so we'll wait and see what that flag is.
Offside.
It's going to be an offsides. All right, so we have an offsides by Copiah that will be declined, as they're going to leave that one where it's at. That's where the kicker liked where he was on the field. He didn't want to move up any farther. Yeah, it probably already gotten a feel for where he was on the field, so they'll stay, decline that kick, and just waiting for the snap. We have the snap, and that kick is going to be up. After a bad snap, barely able to get the hold down. Craddock was able to put that one through just enough to get the 3 points, and the Crusaders will take a 30-20 lead here with 4:57 left to go in the 4th quarter.
Brady.
Alrighty, so the Crusaders kickoff team is taking the field as Craddock will head on to kick this ball off after making a very nice field goal for the Crusaders, as we had some struggles with the hold, struggles with the snap. The holder was able to get it down and give Craddock the opportunity to put that one through for the 3 points for the Crusaders, give them that 10-point lead here with 4:57 left to go. They will kick this ball back off as number 3 and number 10 are deep to receive for the Colonel. Craddock getting set and preparing his team for this kickoff.
That's kick another little doozy. You don't need a big play here. Right down the middle.
Craddock prepared for this kick. He's going to kick it down the right side. Ball's going to be caught by number 10 of the Colonels. He's going to take this one back down around the other side.
Oh, nice.
Trying to make a man miss. We're going to be brought down by number 8, Brennan McCullough, at about the 28-yard line. Very solid tackle by McCullough right there. Crusaders defense looking to come out and play strong defense.
No big play. No big
Looking
play.
to
Make them earn it.
give up no big plays, making them if Copiah is gonna drive down this field, the Crusaders are gonna have to make them do it in a timely manner, as they do have the 10-point lead, and they need to be able to hold on to that one, and if nothing else, burn some clock off and maintain that 3-point lead when giving the ball back to their offense. It'll be 1st and 10, balls at the 29-yard line.
Seven's back.
Got a
He's throwing it though. Wait,
Copiah looking to throw the ball, and they're going to be complete to number 11.
the tackle.
They're able to avoid a missed tackle, and that's going to be
The block in the back.
brought down at about the 36-yard line. As we did have a block in the back, no call on that one, as that one would have backed them up, but didn't get the penalty for the Crusaders, so going to have to move on to the next play. Crusaders were able to get pressure on that last play, but not get the sack as he's dropping back to pass.
He's wide open.
As they're able to connect, as he's able to connect to number 14 on that one, he's able to get about a gain of about 20 yards on that one. Ball going to be brought down to about the 16-yard line as Copiah's come out throwing quickly. They hadn't thrown the ball really at all tonight, coming out here slinging it around. Crusaders not able to get much pressure on the quarterback, letting him just sit back there, survey the field, and make the throws. And drop back to pass again. Shoop's able to get a little bit of pressure, and that ball's going to be jumped through, and intercepted by number 10, Josh Sykes, coming in with a big interception late in this ball game for the Crusaders.
About to step on him again. Now.
We do have a penalty that came in late on the field, but that should be after the play call, so shouldn't affect the interception and the turnover on the field. All right, so the penalty, we do have a penalty that came on the field late. It's going to be a penalty on the Crusaders. Wasn't able to get the official play, but it's going to back the Crusaders up inside of the 10-yard line. It's going to be about the 7-yard line where the Crusaders will take over. But although they don't have the greatest field possession here to start this one, they were able to take possession back of the ball late in this ball game. 4 minutes left. They got the 10-point lead, looking to burn some clock, drive this ball down the field, put this ball game away here on this drive. We're going to motion Tim's off to the left side. Shoop's going to keep that one as he's able to find a little bit of a hole. It looks like he's going to get about a 2-3 yard gain on that one. Not able to get too much of a gain, but the biggest thing about that play is ball stayed inbounds, clock still running. And if I'm not mistaken, the Colonels are out of timeouts in this game, so they're not going to be able to stop that clock any here late in this ball game. Crusaders offense looking for a couple big first downs here, as the win here tonight will be the first playoff win in school history. So we do have a man down on the field. That is going to be the quarterback, number 15, Shoop. So we hope it's nothing too serious for him. There's nothing too serious as the trainer comes on to inspect Shoop.
We're going to run it.
See what the Crusaders draw up on offense if their quarterback's not able to make it back on the field. If he's forced to come out of this ball game, anticipate that we're going to see number 9, Brady Cruthers, in at quarterback for the Crusaders. All righty, so we got a second down play here. We got Cruthers in at quarterback. He's going to have Tims in the backfield with him. Second down and about 7 for the Crusaders. See what they draw up is they're going to fake the handoff to Tims. Cruthers is going to keep down about looks to be a 3-yard gain, but we do have a penalty on the far sideline that looks to be like it is going to be on Copiah. Should be a first down for the Crusaders, if the penalty is what I believe I saw on the field. All right, so that's going to be a Copiah penalty. It's going to be a first down for the Crusaders. Going to get that ball out past the 20-yard line, reset the downs, be first down and 10 21-yard line. 3 minutes left to go in this ball game. All the Crusaders have to do here is piece together 1 or 2 more first downs, and this ball game is theirs. Crusaders shoot back in at quarterback and hand that ball off to Crusaders. Crusaders able to find a little bit of a hole, going to be brought down. We got a late whistle coming in, and nobody really stopping on the whistle, but clock is still running, and that's what matters in this ball game is that clock. Is we're going to watch it slowly tick down to about 2:40. It's going to be second down and about 6, second down and about 7, somewhere in that range.
I would even give them the play for another 15 seconds. Getting greedy. Getting greedy, man.
Alrighty, so Crusaders are coming out. We got about 7 seconds left on the play clock. Sheep's going to motion Tim's over. He's going to give that ball off to Tim's off the left side as Tim's has got a little bit of room as he looks like he went out of bounds on that one. So wasn't able to keep it down, but he was able to get the first. So he's going to reset those downs. You got 2:06 left in the fourth.
Yeah, that's how he got.
Alrighty, so 2:06 left, clock stop after Tim's went out of bounds on that run, but he was able to get the first down as Crusaders are going to take a timeout as the play clock runs down. Head over to their sideline, discuss this one. Coaches most likely will make sure to get into the players' heads that keep this ball in bounds. We got to keep that clock running. We can't let that clock keep stopping. We want to run that clock on these next few plays and not allow Copiah to get the ball back in their hands in this ball game. Alrighty, so Crusaders are taking the field again here. First down, ball's going to be spotted at about the 31-yard line. 2:06 left in this game. Shooting Crusaders in the backfield for the Crusaders. Going to have trips off to the left side. Don't expect to see anything through the air though.
Matter of fact, they need to start thinking about taking it. They can't stop it.
Hand that ball off to Crusaders. Crusaders got a little bit of a hole for about a 5-yard gain. It's going to be about a 2nd and 5 for the Crusaders here. Clock should get down to about a minute 30 before they say hut again on this next one. One more first down for the Crusaders, and that's the ball game. And you can just kneel this one and take it back to the house. Alrighty, so Crusaders going to hand that ball, or Shoop's going to keep that one, and take it up the middle for little no gain. And the clock's going to creep down to about a minute 16 as the play clock's still running. A minute, right at a minute left in this ball game as the Crusader offense letting this clock tick. You can hear the Crusaders crowds are starting to cheer, is starting to see that this one's going to be a victory for the Crusaders. Shooting Crusaders in the backfield, probably see just a handoff to Crusaders here. Motion over to the left side by Stewart. As Stewart's got a little bit of a hole, he's going to fall down just short of the first down marker. It's going to be a 4th down, but you don't have to run another play. There's enough time left on that play clock. This ball game is over, and that will be a win for your Park Place Christian Academy Crusaders.
Oh, for the measurement? Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
So we have an official timeout on the field to get a measurement in here. We're not 100% sure why we're getting the measurement in. We have 23 seconds left on the clock, 25 seconds left on the play clock. So the Crusaders are just going to run this one off. They're not going to run another play, but for some reason we're going to bring the sticks out and we're going to measure this one anyways. So they're bringing them on out, but it's not going to matter too much at the end of the day what the result of this measurement is.
No, I got it.
What are you saying?
Just bring me the cup.
Where you at?
So that is a first down. So even though it didn't matter, they got the first, and it will be a Crusader victory here on the road at Copiah. The Crusaders going into halftime, they were trailing by 2, throwing a pick 6 to end the second quarter, going into half. Looking kind of down, the players were able to come back, have a tremendous third quarter, and able to come back in this game and get the victory for the school's first ever playoff victory. The final seconds are ticking off of this clock. And we have hit all zeros here, as that is the ball game. The Crusaders will move on to the next round of the playoffs, and we will be back next week to broadcast that game and give it to you live here on the Park Place Christian Academy Athletics YouTube page.